Welcome back to episode 4 of Ezy-Speech TV. I'm Lisa Hudson and I'm with Dave and Jasper again. Thanks for joining us. Jasper's been learning all sorts of tricks since we saw you last, haven't you, Jasper? And he's been talking a lot, but still a little camera shy for you folk. Huh?
He's not doing a trick for you today because he's a bit tired, so we'll probably put Jasper to bed and you'll see him again next episode.
So this week, we're talking a little more about mindset. That's how important it is. Before you get onto all kinds of other techniques, you really need to look at where you're placed in your mind, because it really will determine your success, or otherwise. So Dave, what are we going to talk about this week?
Well, more mind stuff. Take a reality check. Look at your mind from the outside. Realise that your mind is just trying to protect you from your perceptions of reality. What is reality? Step back and take control of your thoughts. Do you really believe your friends will think you're strange if you talk a little differently? Do you think your friends will judge you in a negative way if you use a technique that helps you with your stuttering? Do you really believe that these negative perceptions of what you think will happen are actually true? Maybe your mind needs to be told to just butt out. Running away from situations that don't threaten your health are just cop-outs that lead to more psychological stress in the long term. Get your mind to leave you alone.
So what's happening when you avoid a situation, and we've all heard about avoidance, it's your mind trying to protect you from something that hasn't even happened yet and probably won't happen.
That's right.
But it's your mind trying to protect you. And certainly research does show that the more times you avoid, the greater your stress and anxiety is elevated. So avoidance is actually initially a protective mechanism, but it ends up increasing your stress and increasing your anxiety.
That's right. You be the boss over your thoughts and stutter. Maybe you can change your perceptions by just doing what you have to do to improve your fluency and manage the stuttering.
So your takeaway this week is to do what I do. And I honestly use this technique myself several times a day. Every time a negative thought enters my head or leaves my mouth, I actually say, cancel, clear, delete. Let me say that slowly for you. I say, cancel, clear, delete. And that's become my little routine to acknowledge that negative thought, because you must acknowledge them. You can't push them away, sweep them under the carpet. You'll just increase your stress and anxiety. Cancel, clear, delete, I say, and then I replace it with a positive thought or saying something positive. Now, there will be times when you can't come up with that positive thought because you really got down on yourself for a moment there. So have one ready. Mine is all is as it should be. I'll say it again. All is as it should be. That is my positive thought. I say it out loud or I say it to myself. People often say to me, what did you just say? And I explain it to them. And now that people know me, when other people say something negative, I'll say to them, cancel, clear, delete, and they laugh at me. But it works every time. So this week, your takeaway is every time that negative thought enters your head, or even worse, leaves your mouth, and something negative about yourself or your speech or the situation, you're going to say, cancel, clear, delete, out loud, and then you're going to replace it with all is well, or all is as it should be, or something that you've chosen to say straight afterwards. Replace it with something positive immediately. Now that's the end of episode 4 for today.
That's it.
Thanks, Dave and Jasper out there. We'll see you next week for episode 5. One more session on mindset. Then we're going to get into some speech technique as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next
It will
week.
really be exciting.